Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, wherever you are in the world. My name is Jade, and this is How to App on iOS. And today, we're going to be having a look at
AASamplePlayer. It's a sample player, get it?
It is indeed a sample player. But first, we're going to kick off with a brand new track from an artist by the name of Gortium85. Let's do it. This is pseudoscience. Boom. Oh, that ended abruptly. I wasn't expecting that. Hello. Good morning. Welcome to the show. Good afternoon, good evening, wherever you are in the world. Make sure I turned off all my little things so they don't keep going. Good. I'm Jade. This is How to App on iOS. And it is the start of the week. It's Monday morning here in Australia. And I can't see very well. I've changed my glasses because my eyesight the last couple of days has got incredibly worse. And now everything's really large. Good times. I'd like to send a warm, heartfelt welcome to all of our ward warriors who are here and somewhere else. Welcome aboard. Thanks for continuing to be a ward warrior and pay your $1 a month to get to all the cool emojis that we put in the chat. And they're all mixed up again today. I'm trying to find a randomizer that mixes up all the emojis, so I don't have to think about it. But it doesn't work. Thank you, Thomas, for putting the thing in the thingamabob. Let's say hello to you all. Hello, Sai. Before we go on, I will come back. Hope you're doing well, Sai. Sai, effing good to see you. Thomas Christ, of course. The Mixed Club's here. Gregory O'Sullivan. Joe Barry Glenn are both here. Leela's here. Audible Video, hello to you. Let me check. Have I got it? I think I've got you all. Who's here in the chat. And yes, that was Gortium 85, who we opened up, and that was a brand new track. Well, I think it's a week old now. Pseudoscience, 11 days ago. So a bit older than what I thought. So you should go over to his channel and check it out. There it is. Gortium, 85. There's a link pinned up the top in the chat if you want to go check out his music. There's a SoundCloud link there as well. So you can go and click that and check out his music. Hello, Hambo Hounslow. Yeah. So, speaking of Psy, look at all this stuff here. Look at all this stuff. Man, there's so much going on here. This weekend, the opening hour is back. And it's our special guest. This week will be Psy Effin, in brackets, no Enos, performing live, sponsored by DistroKid. So that is our performance this coming weekend. Let's just go through some shows that are happening because it's a big week of stuff here on the channel. I'm going in reverse. Good times. Let's go in reverse, something different. Then we have coming up on Thursday in US time, UK time, rest of the world time. We have Jonathan Bell, who is the developer from Riffler, which is awesome. He's coming on, and it's going to be a really cool show. Expect to have and find out what goes into making Riffler. So I love when we have developers on the show, and Jonathan's a really cool person. So, and as he said in the email we were chatting, he's like, it's going to be really good to be able to chat with somebody about geeky things, guitar, and nerdy stuff, because his family gets extremely bored listening to him. So there's that. The day before that, we're taking a look at this wonderful little app, which I am in love with. It's interesting. This thing's been out for like 9 years or so. It's called You Compose. And in the 9 years it's been around, at its current state, it is incredible. It's something really incredible. You're going to have to see the show to believe it. I think it's unreal. Then the day before, we are doing Splat to Clat. It is a drum rompler, which is absolutely sick, by gospel musicians. And on tomorrow's show, we are taking a look at Blease's Megalith. So 3 really big apps this week that we'll be looking at, huge apps. And they're going to need some deep dives because, you know, they're not simple. Which brings us to today's show, which is called Simple Sampler. Is that what it's called? I can't remember. We'll get to that. Hello, iOS Music Man. Let's look at price drops and stuff because they're coming thick and fast. They are definitely coming thick and fast because we are drawing ever closely towards that Black Friday thing where everything is on sale. And there's heaps of things on sale already, including Cubasis 2 and Cubasis 3 are both half the normal price. So if you have been thinking about Cubasis, now is the time. Now is absolutely the time. And you know what? I've been getting into Cubasis the last 2 weeks. And the reason I've been getting into it is that on this new iPad, it's really good. Like, I'm not having any issues with building lots of tracks with lots of effects and stuff. So it really works good on the new iPad. Absolutely. We also have a premiere happening this week, as I'll come to. Sampler is on sale. This thing's been around for a while too, so, and it's normally really pricey. At $29 is like $4.99 at the moment. It's not AUv3, unfortunately, but it has been around for a while and is quite popular. So 4 Pockets have 3 apps on sale: Chameleon, Flux, Analyzer, Kashiba. All Blease apps are on sale, and I'm guessing that's because they have their new app out, so it's Black Friday, so there's those, and there's just going to be more and more apps. So it looks like nearly all of them are on sale. Pure Piano, Pure Upright, half price. Swarm Instruments, all 33% off. There's a lot of stuff on sale. Are you going to be, is there anything in particular people in the chat are looking for, or if you're watching on the replay in the comments, is there anything in particular you're waiting for to drop? Let us know. Let us know, because I will definitely keep you up to date with whatever drops. Every morning we do that. But today we are looking at AASamplePlayer. And AASamplePlayer is currently it's 99 cents. I don't know if that's going to change. It could go on sale because the developer, he's a YouTuber, the developer. His name's Michael. And he has a YouTube channel called, well, it's not called Gas Therapy, but that's what his show is called. Let me show you. If I just put in Gas Therapy, I should be able to find his channel. Hi, Fat Panda Cat. Here he is. So Play PM is the name of his channel. And here's his show he's doing on this tomorrow. And here's his channel. And what's really cool about Michael's channel is that he tries to find solutions to expensive solutions, but free. That's his whole channel. So if you're not subscribed, you should go and do so. Let me put a link to his channel in the description, or if somebody else beats me to it. So there's the channel name. Maybe Thomas can do it for me. So yeah, Michael's really cool. And this is his first app that he's made. And yeah, it's pretty much what it is. Thanks, Si, for putting that in there. I'll put that on the screen too, so people know watching on the replay. It's in the chat, so look for it in the chat. There you go. It's definitely worth subscribing to because, I mean, the Korg will release like a keyboard and he'll say, well, don't buy this keyboard. It costs $600. And I'll show you a way to get around it. And he uses GarageBand pretty much all the time. So he's a Mac user mostly, but he's made this iOS app and it just came out of the blue. I haven't seen anyone do a show on it. Maybe it doesn't, I'm kind of going to be stretching it to get a show out of it because the title of the app is like it says. It's just a simple player. There's no frills. There's nothing that's going to blow your mind. You don't need a degree in appology to understand it. It is just a sample player that you can load as an AUv3 in anywhere, right? So the good thing about this is if you've ever used the GarageBand sampler, it's a little bit annoying. I don't know. It's yuck. I don't really dig it. This thing is your answer, and it's just simple and as it says. And we'll jump in and have a look at it now, shall we? I haven't made anything with it to kick off because it's just so simple. So we'll open it first in AUM. Here is AUM. Fat Panda Cat says, has anyone used an app called Demo? No. Maybe. It sounds familiar. Demo, huh? What does it do? Does it have any other name than Demo? Because I'm sure if I put Demo in here, there's going to be a lot of... Is this it? Demo songwriting tool? Is that what you mean? Or Demo? Because that's on sale at the moment, but that's a game. Is this the one you mean, Fat Panda Cat? Let us know, and I'll come back to it. This is a songwriting, demo songwriting tool. There you go. I haven't used it. What's the deal with the subscription? Wow. Monthly subscription, $8.49, yearly, $56. I'll have a look at it. I'll put it in the list and have a look at it, and we'll see what goes on. Thanks for pointing that out, Fat Panda Cat. All right, so let's show you how to use this thing. It's pretty simple. It's really simple. In fact, it's the simplest app I think I've ever reviewed. AA. If you type in AA, you're going to find the app. There it is. Open it up. That's it. That's the whole thing. Doesn't even have labels on most of the stuff. But that's okay because you don't need labels. Shrink it down. The first thing you're going to want to do when you open it is connect your keyboard. So you're going to have a keyboard connected. Now, if you're using GarageBand, it's all automatically going to connect. So that's easy peasy, jab and easy. Yeah, so it says, if it's Scalar Lite, then perhaps $17 for Scale is better. Yeah. It looked like it had other things in it, though. So it had like lyric writing and stuff like that from briefly looking at it. I'll check it out. So how do we use this thing? So as you can see, to the side, we've got load, reverse, and mono. All right. So obviously we hit the load button. It's going to take you straight to your Files app. And let's find something from Mobile Music Pro. Yeah, drum kit. So he's got his Kick It kit here. Wave files. We've got drum kits. Have we got individual? We've got some loops in there. Let's try Crash. So we've got drum loops in here. Where do I go? Apple loops. No. iOS. All right, we'll just go here. Drum kits. We'll grab a kit and we'll go to list so we can see everything. So here we've got toms and everything. So we'll start off with a kick, shall we? Let's just grab a kick one. And that's it. You just load up your sample, grab your keyboard. And the show's over. See you later. Okay, so clearly there's a little bit more to it, but this is it. This is what's really cool about it. So there's no frills. It's really easy to understand. You have over here on this first big knob, if you grab it with your finger, you can trim the app, trim the sample. Nice and simple. Yeah. Bit of trimmage there. These two next to it, so you've got an attack and your sustain here. Yeah. So now if I hit, you can see it's fading in because and if we take down the sustain, it's cutting off. Sweet, we'll put that back up. And the fourth knob here is for pitching. Double click on any of these and it'll take them back to their original state. So a double tap. So boom. You've got a reverse button over here. Perfect for making reverse cymbal hits. So if we trim this a little bit and add a little bit of attack there. Turn off reverse and we're back to the riff, back to the original sample. So super easy to use. There's really not a lot to this. You also have this mono button here. So if you've loaded up a stereo file and you want to make that into a mono file, you can flick it. You're notified if you're in mono or stereo up the top here. So anything that you change will be noted up the top. So if we hit reverse, we're told up the top that we're in reverse. And that's about it. That's what it does. It's so really easy to use and a great way to build up. Where's my? A great way to build up a drum kit, especially in something like GarageBand. So because this is extremely lightweight, very lightweight, and you can add your effects to it. So because it's AUv3, you can just pretty much. I'll show you in GarageBand as well. And you can see it's using what 1% DSP. So you could have a crap ton of these running with a sample inside of them and have no issues whatsoever. So if you wanted to build a drum kit that way in GarageBand, you can do that. So we'll open up GarageBand. Gregory had a question. Audible's answered, or is it Swarm People? Yes, that is me. Is there any downside to getting Swarm instruments as the GeoShred version? What's Audible said? Only having to load GeoShred to load Swarm instruments, which isn't much. So yeah, that's the difference. If you're happy, I mean, with GeoShred, you got to remember you're running. All right, so the big difference for me is, remember, if you've got the GeoShred app running, then that's taking up a lot of memory because that's a whole app within itself. Yeah. But if you were opening up quite a few instances of Swarm instruments, they take up nothing. They take up absolutely nothing. So yeah, I think to download the Swarm instruments, what are they're like? Aren't they like 56 megabytes or something? They're absolutely tiny compared to GeoShred, which is probably a little bit bigger than that. So it just depends on if you want to use the GeoShred interface or not. That is right. Audible. Lightweight, light price, lightweight purchase, 99 cents. It's cheap as chips. And, you know, we'll jump out of this now because... Oh, so the other thing you could do in here is, you know, add something like... what have we got? MIDI. So we could go in here and add something like... what am I trying to add? I can't even think. What am I trying to... 28 megabytes. There you go. Even way smaller. Way. Let me try and work out what I'm trying to add here. Because my brain is not working. Because, where are we? Helium. That's what I'm trying to open. So you could record these parts into here as well with this. So if we've got this going into Helium. So then you can record in Helium all your MIDI parts in this as well. Sync. Am I doing the right thing? Record. Well, you get what I mean. So you can do all that in here. But let's go into GarageBand, because the reason I want to go to GarageBand is because that Michael focuses everything he does on GarageBand on Mac. So clearly this is a really good idea for GarageBand users. And of course Cubasis, but the sampler in GarageBand I just think is caca. Let's start a new project. And we want to go over here in GarageBand and go to Audio Unit Extensions. And look, it's right at the front because of the AA. Clever there. Putting an A at the start, 2 A's, so make sure it's always at the top of your list. Alrighty, so here we are, and I can just go and load any sample I want. Let's find this drum pack and drum kits. What do we got? Let's find a kick. Hey, Mars Capone, what's going on? Good to see you. Boom. All right, so we got a kick in here. So straight away, as you can see, we can hit play. Let's just stop it there. And easy as that, we've recorded in our kicks like so. We just get out of that mode. And we can go into our track settings. Let's just turn off automatic. Sweet. And now we can go in here and quantize this sucker. Done. Quantized. Sweet. And now, very easily, we can duplicate and then go into our next track. And as you can see, we can build up a drum very easily here by again, finding your next set of sounds. We'll find a snare. If I can find mobile music drum pack. Wave. We'll pick a different kit this time. And find a snare. Maybe there's a snare, center snare. And again, I haven't had to do any setup because my external keyboard just automatically connects to GarageBand. So you can use the keys to choose your snare, or do it all on here. So sweet. So we can just record. Too easy to use. So much easier than using the bloody sampler on GarageBand, in my opinion. Let's do another track. Duplicate. Find some hi-hat action. Let's use a different pack. Essentials, modern metal. What have we got? Drum one-shots. Can you load any audio into this? Absolutely. We'll do that in a second. Absolutely. Any audio you like. Anything you want. Sweet. Jump out of there. There we go. And it should be auto, doing the auto thing. Quantization. Yeah, so we've got quantization set. So very quickly, you're able to build up a drum kit with outside sounds using something. So you would have seen when I did the FMC album, I was using DigiSticks too to do all this kind of stuff. And you see when Kev Hart does his amazing drums on his metal stuff, he imports the sample into the mix, into the track, and then copies and pastes them all throughout the track here. Whereas this very, very lightweight sampler you can build up a shitload of tracks here and know that your GarageBand is not going to turn around and say, oh, because these are incredibly lightweight as anything. And we can go in and just keep going. And as you can see, the way I'm doing it here is just duplicating, opening up the next one. Let's see, we'll find something else. I'll put in some kind of music in a second. We'll load again. Let's just grab some toms or something else, some kind of weird thing. What can we find? We'll use this Arena Pack by Mobile Music Pro. We've got some bass stuff in here. We've got some more drum kits. Classic rock kit. And we've got toms, hats, stick. Let's just do a tom, shall we? A tom one shot. Cool. Let's just play it. All right, let's do that. So as you can see on the keys, I'm playing these into a rhythm, which is cool. Wicked. What's going on, Rick Lisk? Right on, right on. So you're not limited to just, using just a real kit. You can make these beautiful tunes out of a tom like we have there. So I've got a little bit of a melody happening. Let's load another one of these. You could build an absolute song in here. Let's go in and find out. We'll bring in a bass, maybe, rocket. We'll use that same pack, the arena pack, just for now. And then at the end, we'll bring in some music from somewhere else, because you can load whatever you like. Waves. We've got bass loops, bass one shots. Hello, Kim. Welcome to the chat, Kim. Cool. Let's, shall we play this, see what it sounds like? So now we've got some bass in there. And the beautiful thing is, once we've got all this stuff building up, we can go in and add whatever we want as effects to this to really, create some crazy things, because we're not taking up a whole lot of room. So let's find some random AUv3s. Maybe let's go down here, see what we can find. Something for the bass, something for the bass, something for the bass. I'm going to throw on this. I'm going to throw on this crazy thing. Wicked. Absolutely. So basically, we've turned GarageBand into Koala Sampler. That is exactly what it does. And I think that's what Michael was trying to do with this extremely cheap and easy to use app. And the reason I'm doing a whole show on it today is because sometimes we get weighed down with all these apps, with all these features and everything, and there's so much to learn. And sometimes it's nice just to do a show where I don't have to think. And you don't have to think. What's going on, Ian? Oh, what a great show we had last night. So last night, if you don't know, me, Ian, Brad, Mamsie, over at Camp G-Mays, Falcon Blueser. We all got on G-Mays show and had a jam, played some music. It was a good time. It was really fun. So that was after Thomas's show yesterday. It was good, really good fun. Let's go in and add some effects to these, yeah? And let's find, what do we got? Alter space, maybe for this Tom thing, we could do. Can we find? I know. I know what I'm looking for. I just can't remember what it's called. Look at all these apps. I'm lost. There's too many. I have too many apps on this device. It is utterly ridiculous. Let's go past here. I think. Oh, it's called I can't think of what it's called. My brain has gone absolutely numb. What's the one? I want to put that on the kicks. I've already got that one in mind. Audible. What's the one with all the crazy reverse reverbs and stuff? Desert Cities. That's what it's called. There you go. I got it in the end. My brain works. I want to put Desert Cities on this. Desert Cities is so cool. Can I do it? CD. Oh, what? It must be under some different name. Must be under some stupid name here on GarageBand. And you can't, again, you can't search for stuff here on GarageBand. Oh, it's called Other Desert Cities, isn't it? O. MNO. Oh, there it is. Other Desert Cities. Let's solo this. This is the toms. That's cool. Yeah. Thanks, Kim. Yeah, don't forget to hit the like. Or forget and then hit the dislike twice. That works as well. So we'll go into this one and add some groove and effects. We'll add motion. Aren't Bleece apps all together? Do they put them all together? No. What was I going to add? It's one of those mornings where I can't even remember what's going on. I'm just scrolling back. Not Flux. I don't want to add. We can add Flux, but where did you put it? Man, you know what? Apple really needs to have a search thing on here. It really does need to have a search thing. It's got Flux. All right, we can do Flux. We'll try Flux Pro. Let's try that on this kick. Here we go. That's happening. That'll do. Now we're getting somewhere. Okay, we'll duplicate this. And remember, in our duplicated track, we've got an effect here that we can delete. Let's bring in just like maybe a loop, a full loop. And once again, just need to click on here and load a new loop. But yeah, you can load anything. With a loop, obviously, you're going to have to hold down the key for how long you want it to play. We'll see if we can go into this metal. I'm pretty sure Mobile Essentials metal pack. What have we got? Guitar effects, guitar loops. Should we just pick a random guitar loop like this one? Cool. We can reverse it. Or we can chop it. Let's take that out. Start again. And you can see all those MIDI notes are being saved in here, so you can go and edit these afterwards, which is the beautiful thing. I think for 99 cents, this thing's pretty ace. Yeah. Let's grab one more sound for this. We'll just do some kind of bass loop. It's pretty groovy. So all of these packs I'm using here are from Mobile Music Pro. You can find them on, I think it's mobilemusicpro.com. I've been using the Arena pack, the Crash pack, the Kick It pack, and the Metal pack. Let's go and use the Arena pack here, because this is by Jamie Mallender, all these sounds. And we've got some bass loops in here. We'll just pick a random one. We'll pick a dry one. What we should be actually doing is remembering we can go in here. Let's go back and go back to this pack, because with the Mobile Music Pro packs, you've got Apple loops, so they will adjust to the BPM, which is cool too, because I think we're at 120 BPM. Is there anything that's at 120, 125? Let's just take this one. So again, I'm just holding down the key. Let's give it some volume. pump up the volume, and hit record. Wicked. Hi, Princess. Still running in the background. So yeah, it is. Fat Panda Cat says, I run out of patience really quickly when using a sampler, too many options. So this is perfect. Yeah, if you just want to simply throw something together, or you need a sample really quickly, or you need a reverse symbol. We haven't even done one of those. Let's quickly add in a reverse symbol just to wrap it up, because you can't do one of these without a reverse symbol, can you? Have to do a reverse symbol. So we'll load. Let's see. Rocket Pro. Drum pack. Drum kit. Pick a kit. We need a cymbal. Crash. There we go. Nice. Sounds like me and Tom vaping. It is. Hey, what's going on, Tremor Bear? So there you go. Piece of piss, huh? Really simple stuff. Nothing that's going to rot your brain. So, you know, I won't get in. Hopefully, I won't get any people messaging me, leaving a comment saying, how do I load a sample? It's really easy. It's very, very easy to do that. So, yeah, the controls are super simple. You can't really get lost with it. It's nice stuff. Nice. And that's it. That is today's show. We're nice and I can't believe I actually got 51 minutes out of a show with that app. But, you know, I kind of thought too, nice, simple way to start off the week, because guess what? The next few shows, things are going to get a little bit more complicated. Tomorrow we're looking at the Bleece app, which is wicked. We're looking at Megalit. This is Megalit. It's very lit. It's very cool. And it's not too complicated. But as I said, we got this tomorrow we're looking at. Then we got Splat to Clat. And then we're rounding out. We're rounding out the show with You Compose. And to go out today, let's open what I made with You Compose yesterday on the Patreon stream for a bit of a laugh. Good stuff. Remember, YML is up next. So Pete John's playing your music. So go and do that. Also, after Wednesday's show this week, in between my show and Thomas's show, Night Train 1988 has a premiere straight after my show. And he is releasing the radio edit for the song that we did together. And it's wicked. So he's shaved off like 2.5 minutes, almost 3 minutes from the original 7-minute track. And it just works. It's really, really ace. So that is happening as well. Good times. Thank you all for being here today. Please hit the like on the way out and do all that stuff. And if you're watching on the replay, hit the subscribe. It helps. Hit the like, do all that kind of fancy thing. Kim Harden-Hudson's probably going to kick back today because she luckily ran into a copy of Scalar 2 yesterday because Audible Video won it. Scalar 2 on Mac, Audible Video won it on the show, on the Patreon, and he gave it to Kim. Oh, we got such a great community here. Apposphere community. So, all right. So, as I said, coming out, we got this great app called You Compose, and this is what I made in You Compose yesterday without even having to make anything. It's an AI generator that creates a symphony like that. Let's go out and play it. And remember, do the things that make you happy. The mistakes make you better. And we'll all rise together, and I'll see you over at Pete Johns' show in a few minutes' time. Let's play this. Remember, all of this was made with AI in about 25 seconds. Amazing. See you later, everybody. You will be dumped. You will be dumped.